I get to go to a thrift store. Hopefully, I can show you guys around. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Josh here, Flips, Finds, and Fun. Down here, a little out of town, picking up some online auction items. Same place that I picked up stuff from last week. And today, for the state of Virginia, not the total state, but they lifted the lockdown to where some businesses can open and things such as that. And so when I got down here, I said, I just want to see, I'm not in my area, I just want to see if anybody, aka thrift stores, were going to open up. Hence why you see the awesome Lone Ranger bandana around my neck. I called around and I found one that was open. They said you need to wear a mask in here, and my wife had my mask. I called and I said, it's probably with you. And I don't typically wear it like if I'm just running around, and even at this online auction, all I do is back my vehicle up. They load it up, so it's not a lot of interaction. You know, I keep the hand sanitizer and everything on me. But thank you to Walgreens, I could run in and grab a bandana. So I am on my way here. I'm gonna see if I can film a little bit. Man, it's not even one of my go-to thrift stores. It's just the fact that it's a thrift store. What I mean by go-to thrift stores, I'm not, like I said, I'm not in my typical area. This is another chain of thrift stores around here. Like I said, not my go-to to find the best things, but right now, and I'm gonna need your help too. Don't let me impulse buy, you know, because it's just gonna be the thrill of like, there's a thrift store. So I'm gonna see what we can find. Yeah, so getting all ready here. This is my first time using a GoPro ever for one of my videos. I'll explain to you at the end. But just getting all settled in here. Right here, as you see, the lighting's kind of bad, but I was checking out some of the shoes. You're gonna see me pick up a few pair, the New Balances. Very tempted by these Nikes here. Their pricing on shoes is what I was like, can't go for this. I like to buy them at the Goodwill prices or lower. These shoes, they kind of go by condition. They were wanting about $10 per pair. I try to stay a little bit lower than that, but still seeing the selection that they did have in shoes. These are some Diodoras. I remember those from my soccer days. You know, I quickly kind of scanned over everything just to kind of see. Once again, just sorry for this lighting. Those Timberlands looked not too bad, but once again, didn't know what the kind of price would come out to be. Over here is their books and media section. I'm learning how talented some of you all are. Looking at stuff and wanting to list and making sure I have good angles was a little tough. Picked up this album here just because I saw that it was in plastic. Then I noticed on the end it was already opened. Wasn't going to take the time to go through all of that. Their toys section was huge, a little overwhelming. And once again, I was trying not to like impulsively grab stuff. Even as I'm rewatching this, I have seen about 5 more items that I would do a little more investigating. But I at least found a few good things. And what you're seeing in this video is kind of my first loop around. Once I turned the camera off, I did come back and find some really great things. One item, I was seeing if you could see it here on the video, on the bottom shelf. It's behind, it's actually underneath one of those toys on the very bottom shelf. It was an aircraft carrier for G.I. Joe from 2001. It's over off to the right. I did pick up this bag. There were a few that you're going to see here, but this one had that Raphael right there was from 1986. Had a Splinter in there, had a Sting NWO Wolfpack wrestling toy. They wanted $5 for that lot. Wasn't too bad. Most of the toys in there were $5 to $10. This one, some of you that are Hot Wheels collectors, this was a lot of cars. They wanted $11 for all of those. I don't know enough about it. Here were some Barbies and then what looked like also some possible Brats. Once again, I do not know a lot. They wanted $12 for that. And then there were these two standalone dolls. Not sure what they were, but they wanted $9 for those two. I was fine because I know enough about what was in the first bag. I even came back a second time to look at those just because I wasn't real sure. This thing looked awesome. It was a fighter jet still in the plastic. But then by the time I did come back around to look that up, wasn't going for anything remarkable, and it was pretty big, so I knew that would be a little tougher to ship. But as you're seeing, I did not expect this place, and maybe this is the way some of them are looking. Let me know in the comments. Are you seeing your thrift stores kind of packed out? Right here was a Spider-Man fireman figure. I actually did throw that in the cart. Not the best camera angle there. I actually just got it for my son. Now this one was a Fisher-Price firefighter, an NYPD, or FDNY, not NYPD, firefighter. I did come back on the second round and go get that. Comps were looking like $20 to $25, not too bad. Yeah, some of these plushes, as I watched this video again, there were a few in there. There's that little Jimmy the Cricket. Wish I had picked that up. Probably had some good age to it. Up top, all board games and puzzles. I was looking for anything kind of new in the packaging. That would be kind of a surprise. Like I said, just did a quick scan over. Here were their kitchen appliances into their hard goods. Did a quick scan through these, but I find stuff a little bit later on. The kitchen stuff was kind of more so generic stuff. Nothing even worth kind of checking on price and scanning, but just at least wanted to see what they had. But yeah, the way they kind of even laid out their hard goods, it was just, I walked around the entire perimeter of this store, and I went from books to CDs to toys to kitchen, now like your home kind of hard goods. These are these art packs. I picked up one was used, the other one doesn't look like any parts were used to it. I'll get one of those listed, the other one I'll probably just give to my son. But once again, I just don't want to pick up a ton of stuff here. Their price points are, I gotta watch out for the margins in places like this. Yeah, this was an item that I picked up. Sometimes what I try to do is I try to scan right then and there, but if I'm finding a bulk of items, these are all items that I threw in the cart, and then somewhere else in the store, I'll just, it's kind of like pulling over to the side and just scanning everything. But these were 3 or 4 items that were new in package. I was kind of excited. I was like, all right, let's check all these out. And I don't think I kept either one of them. It was kind of like a rolling pair of scissors for cutting paper, and then something to clean the fuzz. I think I actually did keep that one. Something to get the fuzz off your jackets. These I grabbed instantly. These were insulation that you use for your windows and doors, and I think I found 4 packs. These typically, they had them at $2 a piece, not too bad, and they go from anywhere from $10 to $15. They're gonna have their peak season, but they're just something that sells pretty good. But yeah, there were lots of products to scan, to check. Sometimes I'm liking my knowledge, because some of the stuff you see me I don't scan, it's because I have a good feeling or knowledge about it. Some other stuff I say, all right, I want to grab it. It's a one of a, not one of a kind, but maybe the one-off item. I was laughing at this. I just bought these at Lowe's the other day for my fence. Paid too much because I could have got them here. Pretty cool little microscope, but as cool as they look, and this one's kind of complete, there's really only a few brands that I've seen that have sold well, but it was at least good to see. Yeah, a few more things that I weren't sure what they were. And let me know if you film your kind of thrifting experience. I want to get better at this. My angle wasn't good. That's because of the way I had the GoPro clipped on my bag. I've got to refigure my clip here. And then I do know how to fix what went wrong with the lighting. But that was just error on my part. But I still wanted to be able to show you guys a little bit of my first time thrifting since this whole, kind of quarantine. Yeah, so many little items. Another one that looked kind of cool. It's a build your car kit from Lowe's. I think I scanned this one. Didn't turn out to be much of anything. Couple bucks. I think it was worth less than what they were even asking for it. So, hey, that's how you learn. This next item here kind of gives an example as to why I don't go for the pricing. This one was a beautiful stained glass billiards lamp to kind of go over a pool table. Looks great for any like man cave stuff like that. I was checking it out, found the price tag. They wanted $100 for it. Sure, like retail, but that's an item like that would probably go quick, but Goodwill would probably put in there for 15 to 20 bucks. So, not every place is going to be a home run, but I was glad to find some stuff. A lot of driving today. Yeah. Found some pretty good stuff at that little thrift store. Did a second loop around to really find some good stuff. And now, stopping in for a bite to eat on my ride back home, and gonna snack real quick and jump back on here. Okay, so I didn't want to show you the food, but I zoom in here. Yes, Daddy's Pitmaster Barbecue, daddysbarbecue.com, giving them a shout out. That hit the spot. Yeah, just didn't want to show you the food because you would have gotten too hungry watching this video, but just want to shout them out. Maybe I'll drop a link to their Instagram. If you're ever in the southern part of Virginia, heading down 460, they have this little space set up, but they're taking over this building here, which was the old Tasty Treat on 460. So if you're ever driving down 460 in Virginia, good spot. Probably come check them out. Great food. So yeah, talked to my son about getting rid of some of his toys and told him if he sold some, he would get the money to go get some other stuff. So I'll let him tell you what he was able to get by selling 2 little lots of toys.
Toy. I got.
Hey, no, tell me, so did you sell some of your toys?
Yes.
Yes? And then what did you get when you sold your toys?
A game and Treasure X.
And Treasure X? Are you excited?
Yes.
Well, hey, good job, buddy. All right, man. All right, you gonna have some fun?
Yeah.
Cool. The stuff from the thrift store didn't look so great. That was my first time using my new birthday gift. It was a GoPro. So figuring it out, I figured out what I did wrong. I accidentally dropped it for a second, and so it reset the kind of the lighting when I flipped it back up because it was still recording the whole time. Didn't want to show you that blooper, but just want to say thanks, guys. Thanks for always tuning in and checking everything out. We'll be showing you a little bit more footage, but you know, just always say thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe, hang out with me sometime if you ever see me go live again. Always love it, but appreciate it. Have a great one. Hope you're just doing great during this time, and let me know in the comments how it's looking for you, or if you saw anything in that thrift store that I missed. Always love learning from each other. Have a great one, and we'll see you again soon.